Today, we are gonna take off this piece here.
Yep.
So this counter will extend out to that corner over there. So this is what we're doing today. Now it includes removing this sink, and also on the other side here, there's a cable hookup. There's power speakers running through here. I don't exactly know what we'll do with the speakers. There's this antiquated music system over here that'll have to come out.
Right, but we're not sure.
So basically we're moving everything off of here, stuffing it all over there, and then we'll go from there. Do you have anything to add?
Well, it's going to take some time to do this, but I think if we do it methodically, turn off the water, make sure that the ground spout is plugged so we don't get smelly under the sink here.
I estimate an hour and a half. It isn't that long.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
That's not
very
very
long.
So first thing I got to do is kill the water down here, disconnect the faucet.
Pull any lines, or the lines that are under there, take any pots and pans maybe that are still there, drawers or anything in here, and hopefully maybe salvage some of this stuff.
So that's what we're working on today, and you're going to see it.
Yes, and you'll see what's underneath here as well. The original flooring from this park model is still under there, so we're going to definitely have to change the floor.
Okay, see you in a bit. Used to look like. So how thick is this stuff?
Pretty thick. Wow. Pretty thick stuff. Pretty nice.
So what we're going to do now is put the sink, obviously it was an angled sink, we took that out. We're going to put the sink directly over this, center it on this window here. So the faucet will go like right back there. And we're going to extend the counter down to here.
Yep.
And then do a little curve maybe on it to soften it. And so I'm going to use some of that stuff we took off of over that piece that stuck out. Now we have to decide.
So now we're going to determine how we're going to finish this corner off, probably round it off a little bit.
Not severe though, because we don't want to lose counter space. We've just taken off quite a big chunk of counter space.
So the other thing we need to worry about, or not worry about, but decide what to do with the floor.
About 2 feet of counter space.
Right.
And we're not gaining that back.
Well, we'll see. We also talked about possibly a little like area for wine and a little bar here or something like that, because we've got a lot of outlets here or whatever. But don't know yet, but it opened its space up. It feels spacious in here now. You can walk through. I mean, that's ultimately the goal in these little homes. You know, so if you have a tiny home, you want to make sure you have as much space as possible to move around. So,
and I can use this as this countertop extension because it's the same depth from here to there, and from here to the wall.
I'll probably find a sink. Hopefully, maybe that would fit within here. I don't know. But it doesn't need a big sink because there is a dishwasher in here, so you don't need a whole lot of space to be washing dishes. Your dishwasher will take care of the majority of that work.
Well, I have this idea about a sink, and that is I have these leftover tiles, and they're pretty big. They're 2 foot wide by 1 foot high, so I thought that would make a really cool sink.
Yeah, I'm not so
These
sure
really organic tiles.
Not so sure I agree with that, only because you don't want to drop a dish in there and then break the dish in the sink. So my concern is, yes, it may aesthetically look beautiful, but functionality, it may not work as well. So, I don't know. We haven't decided yet.
I'm all about the aesthetics.
I'm liking the way it's looking.
I wanna make it look appealing. We also looked at this and saw that this wood here is probably 3/8 to 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, it's really nice. We
Pretty
may want to just
decent.
leave that.
It's also tongue and groove. The problem with it is, I think it's a laminate. In fact, I know it's some kind of laminate on top because
It's peeling.
peeled up here.
Yeah, it's peeling. That's really strange.
We know they had water in here at one time, so we just don't know. But we are going to take this out and
see what's underneath in the carpeting and pull the carpeting up and hopefully put down a whole new floor.
But I think the only way to do this is to take that up too, now that I know it's not thin.
Right.
And it's tongue and groove, and it's loose. It's like a floating floor. So as far as I can see, they didn't glue it down.
We'll see how difficult it is to take out. I don't know if it's underneath the appliances. I can tell it's not underneath the dishwasher, maybe under the stove.
Yeah, you see how that moves?
Yeah.
I do not.
I think it's one piece.
I don't think it's glued. It's not one piece, but it's not glued down, which is good.
And I don't think it's under the refrigerator, so, but we still need to take the refrigerator out to get underneath it.
We're going to take the refrigerator out, the stove out, the dishwasher.
I just said you didn't have to.
And do. Yeah, but you do. You want it to look good. That's what you do. Peel all of that out. We'll take now. What we need to decide is: are we going to do the same flooring here and all the way through?
Yes.
She says yes.
Because it's one room. You don't want to. Now you just opened it up to make it one room. Now you want to make a cohesive.
I don't have a problem with using 2 different tones and values. I like the openness of it, albeit, but I also, I don't know. I don't mind breaking things up and putting different color woods and different styles.
Well, as long as it's consistent throughout the whole room. I mean, I don't mind, mixing and matching woods, but as long as it's consistent in the whole room, because now you've opened this up and it's one room. So you want to make
example,
it consistent, otherwise it'll be decompartmentalized.
Then you don't want to do the hickory on that wall.
That has nothing to do with the flooring. Okay, the wall is something
completely
different.
You want the floor consistent.
That's what we're
talking
about. But you
don't care about the wall or molding.
I'm talking about the floor right now. That's what we're talking about, the floor. Consistent flooring throughout this room. Same flooring here. What happens on the wall? I don't know yet. We're not there yet. We're on the floor. So,
what I wanted to say is we had to turn off the whole water because there was no shut-off on the hot water. I'm going to buy another shut-off valve and put a hot water stop on that once I get this
where's that light coming from?
Cabinet in here and do that. So we took out this piece here. There's a remnant of it right there. Then we took out the hardwood floor that was there. It's all composite engineered, not great stuff. I got a piece of it right here. I'll show you. It's just, I don't think it's MDF, but it's definitely composite wood. And it's got a cushion on the bottom, so it's got a nice idea. But it's tongue and groove, so we took that out. And now we're taking out the carpet. I don't know if it'll air out. But this part is definitely higher. They got something extra underneath here. There's a piece of plywood underneath this, which is kind of weird. This is all the same.
Oh, they got wires in there.
I think it's the internet or something. Virginia is disconnecting a antiquated soap dispenser from the bottom, and this is what it looks like on the top.
Can you hold that so it doesn't spin on me?
I'll hold it. Just give me 1 minute.
Caution. Do not use.
Got it. So now we're taking the backsplash off. Where Virginia is.
Oh, no.
Why are you taking the linoleum off?
So I can get to the bare floor.
So
that
it's
when I
all
do
level.
The whole floor, it'll be level, and it'll also, I think, aerate out. Hopefully, it'll smell a little bit better in here. I know I had a couple of big dogs in here, but had a couple of piss spots.
Piss spots.
Piss spots. Piss spots. And trying to get this off of here now.
Well, the linoleum,
Blue.
I think they had a flood in here, so we're making sure that there is no mold underneath anything. So that's what we're up to.